Alright, here we go. A little bit of help for anyone who's struggling for the cruise control in the Ford Fiesta mk7. I've recently fitted the bezel, obviously with the cruise control on it, and I've been struggling the same as everyone else, where I can only get the light to come on, as you can see. But the way I've figured it out to get the cruise control to work is, what you need to do is obviously as normal. So turn your ignition on and plug your OBD port cable in, and then bring up ForeScan on the computer. Some people may get the message of your year and car and some other messages. Just fill out the year of your car and the make of your car. I've already done this, so it doesn't come up on mine. And then what you want to do is, once you've got onto your ForeScan, is click onto the little settings, and you don't want any of these two clicked, the demo mode or the debug mode, before you start. So go into the top left one and come all the way down and click the little connect button, and it will come up with this message. Just obviously press OK. It'll come up with whether you've done this before, it'll come up with the stuff that you've saved. I've done all of these before, and I've also saved one with cruise control on at the bottom, but I'm not going to open any of these just to show you how to do it, so get rid of that. It'll go through its little scan. And then eventually you'll get this message. So if your OBD cable has HS and MS, click yes. Flick over your switch to MS and just click OK, and then it'll scan the rest of the stuff that's there. I'm not gonna, you can save this as your original, so if you ever mess up, you can always bring this one back and rewrite your car. But for me, I don't need to do that because I've already done this, so I'm just going to click no. So once you've got to this screen and got everything sorted, you'll come down the left hand side and you'll come to this little one here. You want to click on that, go to Central Configuration Main, and then click the little play button at the bottom. And it'll say, please set the HS MS cam switch to HS. So what you want to do then is obviously switch it back to HS and click OK. Your car will do some dodgy things, but don't worry about that. That's just thingy, sorting it out, and it'll say please turn off your ignition. So you turn off your ignition. Once you've done that, press OK, and it will bring this screen up, which is everything that's on your car. So at the moment, I've got cruise control enabled on mine, so it should say there, cruise control. You're looking for the left hand side. So file name is cruise control, and I've already enabled mine, so it says cruise control. But what it normally does is, if you haven't already enabled it, you select it, edit selected, and it will come up with this screen here. And then yours should say number 1 without cruise control. What you do is you click on number 2, click the little tick, and then once you've done that, you come out of that, still leave it, change this mode here to engineering all, and check that it still says cruise control, like so. And then once you've done, if it doesn't, do exactly the same as the first one and change it to cruise control. And once you've done that one, you go up to the top and click engineering 2 hidden. Click on that and it should then also say the same: cruise control, cruise control. If it doesn't, do the same again, click on it, edit selected, and obviously select cruise control. Press a little tick, and once you've done all 3 of those, come down and press right. Obviously mine will come up with a message of no changes because I haven't changed it. So it will get you to do loads of little instructions. So it will get you to turn your ignition back on. It will write the ECU, and then it will get you to cycle your ignition on then off. Just follow the instructions on the screen. So once you've finished that, come down to the bottom and press stop. Then what you want to do is you want to go back up to the top of the screen, configurations and program, and then click on the BCMII central configuration backup. That's what you get for not updating your virus protection. So click on that and do exactly the same as before. So press play. So please switch your HS to MS. So I shall do that. And then press, where I can find my cursor. Press OK. Oh, no, I've done that one wrong. So once you've done that, even though it's just come up in demo mode, which mine sometimes does, if it does that, disconnect from your, come out of that, turn your ignition on, and then try again. Because at the moment I've left my ignition on, whereas yours should be back on from when you've done it before. But once you're in this mode, you should come down and you should see cruise control there. Where's my cursor gone? Cruise control there. In this, even though you've changed it in the central configuration main, it will still say cruise control, no cruise control here. So you do the same in this one, select it, edit selected, and then select cruise control. So yours would say without cruise control, and then click yes. Then what you do again is you come up to this top left, engineering all, editable, and move down, and it should say the same thing. If it doesn't, do the same thing again, select, edit selected, and then cruise control. And then after that, you do this final one where you go to engineering 2 hidden, and then do the same thing again if it doesn't already say cruise control. Once you've done that, you will end up back up the screen and just click right. I can't on my screen because obviously it's come up in just reading mode because I've left my ignition off. Then once you've finished all of that, press stop, and it will say service procedure completed successfully. Once you've finished that, all the way back up to your top left, and should say come on to that. You can either save it, I believe it comes up with a save, because you've edited it, it will come up with a save file. If it doesn't, come down to the bottom and just click the little save button, and then make up a name of cruise control on, as I have, or something that will remind you of what the file is. So once you've done that, disconnect from your vehicle, and it'll say disconnected. And hopefully, if you've done it right, your cruise control light should come on. And then when you're driving above 20 mile an hour, you want to press the OK button and press set, and your cruise control light should come on and you should have cruise control enabled. Hopefully this has helped. If not, please comment and let me know, and I shall try and figure out what you've or how you've gone wrong. Thank you.